Mr. Shoto back on the channel, and I can't lie to you, it has been a while. It has been a good long while since we've played Shoto. So here are some fun games of him. Again, I have not played the guy for well, it really does feel like months. It could very well be months. So this was me jumping into Shoto completely fresh. He's been sitting in the sun for a long time, and now he's finally ready to go on the channel. So let's get Shoto in there and see how these matches went. He has been buffed recently. To my knowledge, his Gamma is gonna keep them frozen for a bit longer now. The problem before with him, you know, it's at least as of the end of last season, the problem with him there was the freeze didn't keep them frozen for too long, so you couldn't really capitalize the same way that maybe, you know, you used to be able to, and a lot of people weren't happy with that. But now, well, now they do get frozen for a bit longer, and after a set amount of damage or hits, they get knocked back into invincible state. So while they are stunned for longer, it doesn't mean you can, you know, take complete advantage of those people. You can obviously give them the old 1-2, but then after that they will fall back and be invincible. You know, as invincible as you can call them after they've just had, you know, their head caved in by you and whoever else was attacking their poor body while it was literally frozen. My man said, put Ice Age on for me, and got more than they bargained for. But is Todoroki fun? Yeah, I mean, he is kind of fun. I think, you know, when you don't play Todoroki for a while, you get this idea in your head of him of, you know, this guy's got movement like Stephen Hawking, he can't go anywhere, he can't go up, he's, you know, a bit of a nuisance. He's not that fun. But then when you pick him up and you play him again, you think, you know what, he's actually not that bad. He doesn't feel like he's in a wheelchair, struggling to speak. He can actually move relatively okay, considering he has no verticality. And the Gamma just ends up being, you know, decent enough, you know. What I was doing here, I was prioritizing my levels for the Gamma first, and then the Alpha. Obviously sometimes it might go a bit one way or the other, but the general idea was I wanted my Gamma to be tip top, and then I wanted my Alpha to be able to follow suit. That way I can maneuver around as much as I can with the Gamma, and I can get my main form of damage usually, which is going to be the Alpha, up to scratch as well. So that's kind of, you know, what I was going for. Ooh. That was such a nice play as well, you know, jumped on the wall to evade him, jumped off the wall to further evade him, then I came down into the ice wall, but, you know, he's roly-poly. He's roly-poly saved him. Look at that, I just saved my guy at, like, the nick of time. Who was that? Yeah, that Ida was literally about to do Mortal Kombat fatality on him. But here I came. Then the Fire Nation arrived, and everything changed. You know how it goes. But yeah, that was pretty much my leveling up tactic here. Just go for the Gamma, that way I have maneuverability. And that thing goes really far. You know, when you put it across the ground like that, it really does, you know, turn into a friggin' racetrack. That thing does have a good range on it. And you'd be surprised at how many people you can get from ranges that you might not have anticipated if you don't play Todoroki often. Because, you know, again, I didn't really play Todoroki that much at all. Again, just once every few months, if that. So when this guy thought he was playing a stealth game. What was I saying? Yeah, so when I started using the Gamma, I'm thinking, hey, this goes quicker than, further than I expected. All for one. That did scare me there. Look at that, flaming back shots. I'm never gonna say that ever again, and I don't think you should either. I kind of had a brain fart moment here. I'm kind of looking at it. I'm thinking, how do I get to that? Then I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I have fire. Why am I just looking at my own barricade? And then by the time I figured it out, I couldn't even make the most of it. You know, how can I even describe it? You know, not even part-time, really. Bit-time Shoto problems. You really don't know what you're doing. You're just making it up as you go along. I mean, look at that. Level 9 Gamma really does take you on a one-man water slide to Timbuktu and wherever else you want to go as well. You can go so far with that thing. If you took someone with you, you could, you know, arguably charge them an Uber fare. To be honest, he's not bad at all. I'm sure some of you will be watching this and thinking, this guy is not as bad as I remember him to be. And when I say bad, I don't mean Todoroki was ever, you know, like crap. But, you know, you might just think, with what's available to me, maybe I won't pick that guy. That's a terrain change as well, if you haven't noticed. Like, some people would be forgiven for thinking that the ice would stop at the ledge of that building and then not continue, but it went down the ledge and continued onto this road here. Which I know might seem like, that's not, you know, anything special. You would think that, but there are like plenty of times in this game where something doesn't go off an edge, and you think, why is this not going off the edge? You know, it's literally just a step down, and the game goes, nah. This is how it works, and you have to just accept it. So for me, in that moment, I was like, oh, that's a nice surprise. Oh, if he got hit by that uppercut, would have been kind of emotional for him. I think it's about time Todoroki got a bit of an upgrade. Because, hear me out, Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki should always be strong in the game. You know, I think everyone should be balanced. Everybody should be balanced. Let's get that out of the way. But these guys should, like, you know, never feel underwhelming. These guys should never feel secondary to a Toga or an Ida or, you know, someone on that importance level within the show. Now, Ida isn't that important in the show. Toga isn't that important in the show. I feel like Todoroki, Deku, and Bakugo, they should always be tip-top. You know, they should always be floating around S or A for tier, in my opinion. Sorry, Kota, I'm busy. Got stuff to do right now, kid. But yeah, just because these are the main guys at the end of the day, whether, you know, you like it or not, these are the main guys. It didn't really make sense when nobody picked Bakugo for a whole season. It didn't really make any sense because when nobody picked Shoto for a whole season. At the same time, it didn't make any sense when this guy was the most busted character on the game and everyone chose him. Like, that was annoying. But, you know, I'm not saying it should be that way. I'm saying it should, you know, be a happy medium in between. So, again, I'm glad that Shoto's, you know, gotten on the good books a bit again. He's obviously not as crazy as some other characters are. We all know that. But, yeah, I just truly believe, you know, the most important characters of the show, the most popular characters, which are, you know, at the end of the day, Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto, like, those are definitely going to be up there. I'm sure someone can maybe, you know, argue another few to slip in there, but those are really the main ones. By the way, what was that? I don't think I've ever seen Kota move around before when not being interacted with. Like, it looked as if someone just booted him onto his face and he was like picking himself up off the ground. You know, like, which one of these people in the lobby just like stepped on the back of his head as they ran past him? Why did he look like he was getting up from the ground after being attacked? But yeah, no, I'm just kind of hoping that, I think I got hit quite a bit with that move in this match. That Mirio uppercut. Shoryuken! Mirio-kun! Yeah, I got hit by that quite a bit. But yeah, hopefully Bakugo, gets a bit of an upgrade. He needs one, in my opinion. You know, his alpha hitbox is, you know, quite frankly, laughable. You could put that on a stage, and it would make people laugh. That's how bad it is. Deku's really good right now. His full billet build is, you know, very, very great. It's probably one of the strongest things in the game right now. So, you know, they did Deku the way that he definitely likes. Don't take that the wrong way. Shoto, again, I think he's pretty okay right now. Somewhat, you guys might disagree, might agree. I'm not going to die on that hill because, again, I barely play him. But from, you know, my games, I quite liked him. That was a bad idea, father. Gave you a real reason to shout Shoto there. Prominence! There's a reason why I did that there. Because obviously we all know Mirio can go permeable. But you know what Mirio players don't have? The ability to see through things. So that Mirio, even though he could go permeation mode, I still hit him through the ice wall because the ice wall blocked his view. So he didn't know that an attack was coming that he had to, you know, phase through. So he can see this coming. But that one before, the ice wall blocked off his view. So he's like, there's an ice wall in front of me. It doesn't matter, nothing's going to touch me. But then as an ice move came through it, whether he had permeation or not, he didn't see that coming. So Mirio can't really phase through something that he can't see coming, because if he hasn't got it activated beforehand, it's going to hit him. So that's a good way to catch Mirios. Try to hit them, you know, when they don't see something coming, like through objects or around corners, that kind of thing. I'll do another really nice one on Mirio in the next game. I'll remind you guys when that happens. But yeah, that's in the next match. You see Mirio anywhere? No. You? No. This is what every final circle is like against Lemillion. You seen Lemillion? No. You? No. You need it. Where is he? I don't know. And then you see him, you can't hear him. Look at that. This slippery guy got a revive off. I was waiting for him to come up so I could punch him in the basic combo, but he just kind of didn't. He got stuck trying to get through my my wall of ice. And after I knocked him down, I was like, you know what? Ain't no one coming to save you. And I blocked him off. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really enjoy that Gamma. So something about Todoroki's Gamma slide is one of, not the moving one, but the static one, the one where you stand still. Something about that is one of the most satisfying moves to land in the game for me personally. Like when I hit that, I am always like, ugh. You know, yes, more. Give me more. You know, I love that one. I tried to read that Mirio's movement pattern because he came in through that one side of the building and I'm like, okay, that guy's going to obviously run out the other side and I wanted to catch him on his way. But this dude went inside the building and then phased out of it. What a psycho. Clever move by that guy. Clever move. That's the thing with Mirio. He's really good for staying alive in these 1v2, 1v3s. But he doesn't really have the stopping power to finish it off. Look at the way I blocked him off there. Like, that ice wall didn't hit him, but what, it shook at him. He gets stuck trying to roll through it, and then it allows my Kiri to just batter him. GG's. Let's go. And round 2. Look at these two. Deku's like, the coast is clear. All Might goes, yep. And then all of a sudden fire starts coming down from the sky. It's like, I thought you said the coast was clear. He's like, it was. $46 damage. That really is low, isn't it? For a starting alpha. Is that? It's not how it is for most people, is it? 46 damage. That is kind of. That's interesting. Here's we'll be throwing sparks out. But as you can see, going for that lovely gamma influence, nice and early. Shoto's voice actor and sub, he went all out for this. You know, he did not phone this in. They said, "Can you come and just record a few lines for the My Hero game? You know, it's not a show or anything. We just need you to just do a few grunts and stuff." And he was like, "Yeah, okay." And then he turned up and he just fucking dunked his nutsack on the fucking mic and went wild. He's shouting his lungs out, this dude. What did they pay for him to do this? Because he took this seriously. Probably go over to the dub and like, ugh, I've been hit. And then you got this dude snarling from his throat. You know, he probably walked out of that voice booth and had to be calmed down, because he was so in character, so intensified from the shouts and death cries that he was putting out there. Nearly had a fight with the development team. I don't think so, broski. Rumpelstiltskin. I like that name. That's a good reference. Some of you young guns probably won't even know that story, that legend of old. Froppy really is like the embodiment of what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know, like when a Froppy is moving on you and she's like jumping around and like doing that tongue whip, beta combo and all of that, you can just tell that that Froppy player is just like, yeah, fuck you. You know, you can just feel it. Like when you're getting tossed around by another character, it's just kind of, it is what it is. But when a Froppy is on you and she is bouncing you around, you just know that they're smirking as they're playing, you know. And I don't mean this in a bad way. It's good. I like this. But you can just tell when a Froppy is on your case, she is really playing. Like if the playstyle had a sentence attached to it, it would be, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You like that? Yeah, that's right. I'll be back. Don't worry. Look at the way you bounce when I tongue whip you. It's funny, you know. They just got that energy about them when they're coming for you. They just really do. I'm here to stick my tongue in you, like. That Darby was trying to play like Sniper Elite. He's like, I'm about to load up the spiciest fireball this world's ever seen. And then, all of a sudden, he starts getting lit up from the left. He's like, what the fuck? Brother! Get him! Get them! Watch out, like! There's a floppy going after our Chaco. Get them! Get the slippery little bastard. Get them! Shoto McGregor. Shoto McGregor. The newest mythical character in the My Hero Ultra Rumble roster. I've got fire, like. Get them. Flame them motherfuckers. You got 3 seconds left to bow the fuck down. He just hit me with some flames and said, how about that? And now I'm out of here. And he Michael Myers behind a wall. Michael Myers the GOAT. Better than Jason Voorhees. Better than Freddy Krueger. I don't really know who else qualifies. Better than Bubba from Chainsaw Massacre. I had to fucking get out of there. I was like, yo, slow down. Tornex hiding in that little room like, don't bring him over here. Get them. Get the mad fool, like. You coming over here with your fucking white suit, looking like a little fool. Look at that, you tried it. You tried to do that fucking pull in when I was down on the ground and it didn't work. Fucking ecstatic. That deku was like, what the fuck? He's like, getting hit repeatedly by those alphas as he was trying to, I think he was trying to pick up that all for one's token. He's like, don't worry bro, I got you. And then there's just me hitting him repeatedly. Like, yo, ass ain't going nowhere, man. Welcome to Shoto's barbecue. I'm about to fry some students, like. That Mirio in the top 3. Anybody surprised? These guys survived through anything. They're like the cockroaches of My Hero Ultra Rumble. In a nice way. You're like a cockroach in a good way. I don't think you could ever sell that to somebody, could you? You wouldn't be able to sell it to someone in a good way. Even if you truly did mean it in a good way, you would not be able to sell it. the way Shoto just got knocked up by that block, he just stood still, like it did not interest him. Look, he's like, yeah, whatever. He's like, this all you got? No worries. Go on, raise me, like. Can't climb that, can you? Yeah, when I was playing, I was like, why can't I climb up that? I don't even know why that. People say, oh, you can't climb up that. Yeah, obviously, but why? You can climb up anything in this game, but you can't climb that. Why? What's so special about that wall then? Just when you think you've gotten through one of Cementos' blocks, another one comes up. It's like if Jenga had jump scares. Or Tetris had jump scares. Get them. You block-headed little fool. Remember I said in that previous game about the mirror thing I'm gonna hit? Right here, look. He did not see that coming. He did not see that coming. He was standing up there like, yeah, this guy can't hit me from there. And all he saw was this ice creep up the stairs, and by the time he realized it was over, he was like, what the f... and then he was frozen. I swear this is probably the same Darby from earlier who I caught trying to snipe before, but he doesn't even throw out anything, so what was he even doing? It's like instead of being a sniper, he was just like a stalker, some sort of voyeur. He's like, yeah, I love looking at him. I love looking. There's nothing I like more than looking. It's like, well, alright then, fair enough. He knew it was over, he just stood there like, yeah. But what the fuck are you guys gonna do to me that I haven't already done to myself? Yeah, he just stood there like, yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. You bunch of try-hard bitches. Go on, end it. Yeah, GG's. And last one, little bonus. Thought I'd just throw it in at the end. It's not gonna be used anywhere else, so I thought may as well. Shoto's got a weird basic combo. Like, it looks quite nice, but when you land it, sometimes it doesn't connect properly. I don't know, it's got like this weird thing where it will just whiff halfway through. Like, the combo just goes, I've had enough of this. You're like, what? I ain't done doing it. Yeah, I don't care. It will just stop midway through. Not all the time, but enough times for me to make that joke. Yo! Man, I love level 4 cards. I love healing cards. I use them a lot. Like, I will make an effort to pick up healing cards because I just think they're so underrated. In a pinch where you just need health, but you can't stop, I think it really is an underrated card. I'll do anything for the sweet bliss of a green healing card. Even sell out my family. Some greens on the floor there, like. Get them. Get them. You mad fool. Look at that, Derby player. Because it's a Shoto on Derby action, there had to be like brotherly emotes, innit? You know, one brother to another. Even with the changes to the new map, even with the changes to the old map, I think I still prefer this map. I don't know, it's just more fun. Something about this map is more fun than the USJ, and it's not even that I don't like the USJ. It's just this one just feels like you're in a battle royale more than the other one. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or don't. It's up to you. It's only your personal health and safety that's going on the line if you don't. But you know, that aside, thank you guys for being here as always, and I'll see you on the next one.